Hello, Tropico here, and this is my Tropico 4 review for the PC and the 360, as you can see. If anybody's played Tropico 2 or Tropico 3, you can notice that there is new Facebook and Twitter integration on the game. It allows you to upload pictures, objective completes and all that onto your Facebook account. It's pretty cool. So basically Tropico 4 is like a strategy game with a mixture of Civilization and the Age of Empires series, I guess, with a bit of SimCity. I personally love Tropico 3. It's one of the best strategy games out there. So this is an island that I been working on for a few hours. As you can see, it's quite large. The one thing you can notice straight away is the maps are a lot bigger than Tropico 3, and the color on the graphics is a lot more crisp and defined. Yeah, so I mean, graphics wise it's nice, but it's not amazing. It's not bad. So yeah, that's my airport there, and there's some banana fields that were already there, but I haven't done anything with it. So a lot of people complaining about Tropico 4 not having enough new features. This is one of the new features, the shopping mall. What else have we got here? There is an academy, and Academy of Science just there at the back, and the art gallery there as well. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's the customs office, which allows you to change your influence on imports and exports. It's pretty cool. Gives you a bit more control over what you can and cannot do with regards to your dock. There's also a horticulture station, which is basically a research station for natural objects in your island. Also, if you can notice, there's a quick build option on everything. Quick build is basically you don't have to wait for the workers to build stuff for you, and it gets built instantly. The only setback is that there's a lot of money wasted on it. So yeah, and as you can see, there's a new salt mine as well. There's also the ministry. If I can just get in here. There's a ministry, and depending on who you assign, they can have influences on different aspects of the game, such as education or tourism, like that. You can get messages popping up in the middle of the game saying that exports or imports have risen due to something happening with regards to your minister. Yeah, so this is the cocktail bar as well. That's new. Anybody who hasn't played Tropico, this is a fantastic game to start playing with. It's so addictive. It really is. Play one map and you start again. I'm just gonna build this new aqua park. See if I'll just throw it in here somewhere. No, I think I'll have to go to the left hand side. There we go. So yeah, the anybody who hasn't played it, it's a fantastic game. For anybody who has played Tropico 3, this is basically Tropico 3 with everything that was problematic with Tropico 3 fixed, plus extras. I played the campaign, and it's pretty good. It's not as good as Tropico 3. There's not as much missions, although the amount of detail in the campaigns themselves is actually a lot more detailed. Well, here's the liner. Yeah, so basically that transports tourists off the island onto the liner. Honestly, I don't know when they put it in, but it makes a lot of money. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I've noticed one thing is the water isn't as graphically enhanced as Tropico 3, but yeah. As you can see at the top, there's a Twitter and a Facebook icon as well, so you can share pretty much anything from any of the buildings, from any of your objectives, or even your President Day. Also, as you can see, there's foreign relations in the game.
Honorable leader, your greatness shines like a star in the sky. Will you help us by giving us some cash?
Yeah, so there is the EU, there's China, there's the Middle East, and there's America and Russia to deal with in this game. basically you can either find a fine balance between them all and make them all happy by providing them either money or private buildings, or otherwise you can favour one side and get more export money from them. There's also a new overlay system in this game, but I'll discuss that later. I'm colourblind and the colourblind mode never helped me whatsoever. The new overlays is pretty cool. So yeah, basically if you love SimCity you will love this game. It's more detailed and more in depth. I mean, you can click on each citizen in the game and see what they're unhappy about. You can issue elections or not. You can assassinate them if you want. The leader of the factions. Oh, there's different factions in the game. I should say that. There's like militarists, loyalists, nationalists, religious, environmentalists, and all that. It's pretty cool. Also, as you can see, the PC version has Xbox 360 controller support. It's pretty easy actually to navigate the menu and move around. So I mean, technically this is a review for the 360 as well, since it uses the exact same controls. It's pretty awesome. That's the control layout for it, as you can see. I only was on this for about half an hour. I honestly prefer the keyboard and mouse, but I mean, if there's no glitches or anything like that on the 360 version, the controls are pretty much bang on for what you can do. It's pretty well thought out. So yeah, as you can see, there's exclamation marks popping up over the buildings. Sometimes that is like a quest or an objective to reach from different different aspects of the game, such as education, to build a new high school or increase your exports to China or something like that. You can dismiss them, you don't have to do them, but it helps, you get extra money. So the one little problem with this game at the moment is that if you accept objectives to do, you cannot cancel them whatsoever. Unless there is, and I cannot figure out how to get rid of it.
Morning,
as you can see, there's one here.
Do you remember the promise?
Yes, promise to build a new high school, but I'm not going to do it. Another thing in this game is additional natural disasters. As you can see, there's a volcano here. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. I built my main city right under it, so there's also tornadoes and hurricanes. There's drought as well, which is actually pretty interesting, that you have to send in helicopters to water the place, to water your crops, or else yeah. Anyway, this is the new overlay. This is the volcanic danger zone. So the volcano ever went off, that was possible damage over the area. This is tsunami. Yeah, as you can see, tsunami there. Pollution. Pollution is pretty high. More pollution, humidity, and so on. But in Tropico 3, the overlay was absolutely terrible. I could not read it whatsoever, and even colorblind mode was just as bad. I'm glad they overhauled this for Tropico 4 because it's a lot easier to figure out what's going on and what's your problem with the game. As you can see, there's new overlays for all the resources as well: iron, salt, gold, oil as well. And then there's the usual crops and all that. And then there is Liberty, etc. As you see, there's a big red spot of Liberty over there because I have a prison there anyway. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's very in depth. There's like every aspect of this game, and if you don't please one faction, well then you've lost votes. If you decide to go to an election, if you don't decide to go to an election, people can not just respect you basically. This is my Presidente. And another thing in Tropico 4, you can level up your Presidentes. Basically, oh, here's my tornado that I had during the game. Destroyed a few buildings, as you can see there. But my Presidente, you can level them up and unlock extra features that are basically personalities that are Presidente. Also, the game comes with a level editor, which is actually a challenge editor. It's pretty cool. It's pretty well done, as you can see. You can't actually make the islands. You can like get random islands and then edit them. It's a nice feature. You can also change the terrain types and all that. Get something more. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty sweet. You can change the brush sizes as well, so it's nice. As well as you can add in as many resources as you want, so you can make it as easy or as hard as you want. The only problem with the level editor is you can't actually move the palace starting point, so basically you have to work around it. But I mean, it's not that much of a deal. I mean, you can just work your way around it. Yeah, so that is pretty much it from Tropico 3, or 4 should I say. It's an excellent game. If you haven't played any Tropico games, start with this. It's excellent. If you already own Tropico 3, Tropico 4 is just about worth your time, because it's pretty much the same thing. And that's it. Thank you for listening.